Well, hello everyone. This is another Johnny Plays episode. We'll be going Cloyster today. I'm just going to switch the music for a bit. Just thanks to Shadow for providing the music for the background. And yeah, we'll be going Cloyster today. We're going to go with I think it's a mid nature, a minus defense plus special attack, and we're going with a female cloister today. We call it Shelley Ori, and we're going hidden power water. Now, many of the ideas I got, I sort of had some ideas what I was going to do, but actually sort of helped cement, um, you know, like what sort of strategies I needed. So thanks to Axu for that, and thanks to my brother Sandman, or you know, some of you might know his actual name, but anyway, yeah, thanks to them, with strategies, he came up with a strategy to sort of help beat the Elite Four, and I might go with that. My original strategy was to go Hail, and the Elite Four would Protect and Blizzard, but his strategy was just to go Spikes. Might be actually a bit more reasonable. But anyway, we'll see how this run performs. I don't really have too much expectations on where we'll be, but who knows? Let's go see how it all goes. Yeah. Anyway, got one viewer, so I'm ready to start now. So let's go. All right, got to fight Howl the first battle. And then we'll easily beat him. I've given them the grass starter because no. The champion's got the grass starter. Sorry, How's got the fire starter, which is actually bad for us because we don't have hidden power water yet. So even though we're a water type, we've only got ice moves. Although he's only going to growl on us, so it's no problem. I didn't realize, yeah, because I've gone the water starter, so it always gives the rival the worst one. It's kind of funny that way how it all works. Go to your mum. She loves to look at your new Pokemon. By the way, we've got the coffee going on. All right. Professor's time to teach you how to do catching. Yep. Okay. Get there. We won't be going as much EV training here because it's only got attack or I think HP in this grass. But I'd rather go for speed and special attack, so we'll be moving on from this grass as quick as possible. Because I don't really care for either one, the attack. Even though we'll use the attack occasionally at the start, the end game is going to be most... Oh. Yeah, run. Run! Pretty sure that gives you attack IVs. Gotta really look it up again what Pokedoll gives you. Fortunately, you gotta fight this guy. He's got normal dark, so if you got a ghost or a psychic, you have struggles here. But if you don't, Aurora Beam. That's so good to one-shot him. Especially when you compare it to Mewtwo run. Just collecting stuff, I don't know why. Really should. Potions I do like to get. Right, go by Howl, and then I'm just going to do the Pokemon rubbing game or whatever it is. Pokemon and me. Hello everyone. and Pokemon Battle. Wow. Not that we haven't already just seen a Pokemon Battle before, but this is epic. I hope everyone can hear my audio well. You know, I tried to adjust it, but you never know these things. Yeah, seems like the audio's going good. Oops, sorry about that. Yep. Get through there. We hopefully won't lose this because hopefully Hal's dumb. Yep, he's dumb. Okay, all good. And he gives us all this. Yay, we got the Z ring. So we don't have any Z crystals just yet. We will get it soon. Don't get me wrong. Okay, whatever. Go to sleep. Oh, who's that? It's Lily. Come this way. Here's some money. Yep. So with Cloyster, he's a very interesting Pokemon. Unfortunately, he hasn't learned many moves. You know, so this is going to be a bit of an annoying run in certain parts. Oh, what is it? I was just going to go around like that. Just can't touch him in a circle. It's funny, like some of these Pokemon are a lot easier to pet than others. Alright, he's almost done with the ping. Alright, feed him. So, yeah, beat him 3 times, see? And then he's on 1 star at the moment. One heart. Which is fine. Really, I just want to try and get him to 2 hearts. I think that's the most important. Everything else is just bonus. I did not mean to run into this trainer. I meant to jump. But anyway, that's fine. Really should change when my movesets are. That's alright. Let's get through this trainer and then we'll move on. Fortunately, he gives HP. That's alright. Shelly. So, yeah, just get through Professor. He just gives you the item for the Pokedex and all that. It's Sun. There's a lot of talking. Like, if you don't like the talking, it gets a bit annoying. I will say the battling in Sun is, you know, probably my favourite part. This is why I do Sun over, say, you know, Red and Blue. Although I prefer Red and Blue for the pacing. I think the battling is so much harder and it tests your brain a lot more in Sun. You know, compared to some games. But then other games, but it depends on the typing as well. Which type of Pokemon you go with. Alright. Wingull I don't mind because it gives you speed. And it's pretty easy to kill. I'm going to change his, oh. Don't have any repels just yet. I'll get them soon, I swear. But I don't mind flying some Wingulls. Yep, get through this. Did not mean to go supersonic. I'm gonna have to just change my moves in a sec. Bam, come on, die already. If only I got water gun. Oh well. Withdraw this. I probably won't ever use it. Oh, I might use it right at the start of the very first Kahuna battle. That's about it, you know. I don't mind training on some of these Wingles because they're easy to kill and I'll give me speed EVs. Not on slow pokes. They give you special defense and they're hard to kill. Wingles. Just a couple more. Let's try and get to level 9 because I've got a Magnemite to face, which is a bit annoying. So how's everyone going? Is everyone having a good day? I hope. It's a bit early for me. It's 6 AM, but that's okay. I don't mind getting up for my American audience or other people around the world that are up around this time. Australian elections was just on recently. It was an interesting result. We went with the left-wing party this time around, again for the second term. So Labor won. Labor's like our version of Democrats. If you know, if you're American, if you're Australian, you know. If you're British, you kind of already know. Like our Labor Party is very similar to yours, except we tend to focus more on the native population here. You know, with the Labor Party, they tend to care about Aboriginal rights and whatever have you. I'm not really into that, but if you are, well, congratulations. Labor won, which is probably your biggest supporter for Aboriginal stuff. You know, they claim to be they used to be a workers' party, but they're not really as much workers anymore. Just the way it is. It's like the Labor Party in the UK. They've become a bit more, I would say, internationalist. But anyway, probably enough about Australian politics. You probably don't really care for it. You know, I'm just going this to get a free sweetheart and poker beans. I'll get some repels. Not that I'll be using it just yet. Oh, I'll be using it later on. Just gotta go to school. Yep. Yep. Get through this. Spirit share, which won't be needed for a long time. I'm just gonna go train on some Magnemites quickly. Just get not grinders though. Forgot what they give you. It's a special defense, I'm pretty sure. These give you attack, so no. Pretty sure Meowths give you attack. Come on, Meowth, get out of the way. I need to find Magnemite. Meowth, no! Get out of my way! Ah. Let me leave! Maybe I should have trained some more Wingles to South Speed. Poor level 9 was going to be good enough. Ah, yes, there you are. And these things are going to be annoying to take down because they resist ice MS skill types. So, not really much I can do. Luckily, I don't have an electric move. I need to find a couple more. Just not Meowths. Tackle, that's fine. You're not going enough damage. It's good to get the attack lower. That, on the other hand, no, stop it. Alright, come on. No, the Meow. As long as it's not level 8. So it surprised me how you get to level 8. We're having a discussion the other day because Speed was doing a run of Mega Ruby about how weird it is to see dark types and ghost types doing so well against what we call skill types. Just like how different it is. You know, she heals you up. Just gonna go fight some more Magamites quickly and then we'll move on. So I get that special attack up. Alright. Fortunately, speed's not that high. Alright, come on. Yeah, that's okay. As long as you don't do an electric move. So I do about another 10 more if I can. You know, just to boost it up just a little bit. Supersonic we don't like. But can now. Yep. Alright. Sorry, just got a bit of thing in my throat at the moment. Might just grab a drink quickly. Just yep. More of these guys. That's alright, keep tackling away at me. Nice, more of these guys. So we've got about 3 of them so far. Another 7 more to go. Just boosts us up just enough, you know. I could waste here and try and get to 255, but I think that's going to be a little too slow. But yeah, maybe that would be the best I get. Oh, not paralyzed. We don't like paralyzed. Good chance to heal him up like this. It just gives his heart. See if you're hungry. Nice. I like giving food because you get rare candies. You feed enough for your Pokemon. Nice, he's level 2. Meaning you'll get more XP now. Alright, that should be enough. Alright, back to the grind. Oh, probably should have healed up. Hopefully this one goes down. Supersonic's not good, but nice. Potions are good for this one. Yeah. Haven't seen anyone in the chat yet. Hopefully people will rock up, but if not, it's fine. We'll keep going. I sort of advertised this pretty late, to be honest. I didn't really sort of know what when I was going to do this, but anyway, it's fine. We're going to go probably 2 hours today because I've got to get ready for church later on. Go serve the Lord, as you do. Another how many? I've actually lost count of Magamites. We'll just keep killing them though. I think I've got another 4 more to kill. The more Magamites to kill, the better I think the long term will be. Well, the funny thing is, every time I want a grinder, it's the one time I don't get grinders. Every time I want Magnemites, it's the one times I don't get Magnemites. Yeah, Grinders are 20% spawn, so I'm getting quite a lot, which is surprising. Alright. Come on. Bring it up. Yes, more of these guys. Not good to be paralyzed, but I still outsped. Just get the paralysis. Yeah, misses to get the heart scales up. More so than just to heal. More Magnemites. We're gonna kill them all. Soon I'm expecting to, you know, maybe one-shot them. Alright, come on. 2 more and then we'll get moving. Oh! No, it's time to go heal up. Then I'll do 2 more and I'll actually just fight the trainers. No, 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 no. Plus, there's a Magnemite I've got to fight later on that's a little bit higher level. So this is partly why I'm training as well, is to get a higher level. Because you can get score on her for a while if you're not careful. Alright, nice. Come on, a couple more Magnemites. Yeah. Alright. Gotta go. No. I like this music, it's really pretty cool. Alright. Come on, Shelly. It's not bad damage actually putting out at the moment. 3-shot Magnemite's pretty cool with an ice move. I just want to go one more. Just to level up. Alright, come on. Yes. This will level us up and we'll get moving after that, I think. Nice. 12. That should be good enough now. Let's just fight all these school trainers and then move on to the hard challenge. Neopod's not hard. Has real weak special defense. Yeah. Kid, you're alright in my books. Not really, but let's pretend like he is. Alright, a third type Pokemon. Won't like Aurora Beam. Yeah. You're all good. This kid who's got a rock Pokemon. Rock's not weak to ice, if you don't know. So it's just neutral, which is fine. We still one-shot it anyway. Mustn't have good special defense. Give me a quick claw. Yeah, heal up, and then go fight the actual boss of this challenge, which I will be saving. Because she can be... What? Oh, I haven't bought the last guy. Sorry. For some reason I thought... I totally forgot. Unfortunately, I can't use the TM he gives you. Gives you the TM workup, but unfortunately, Cloyster can't learn it. Oh wow! Wasn't expecting to 2-shots. I know we're 4 levels above. The early games, the higher levels you are, means a lot more. Once you get to the higher levels, though, it means nothing as much. I'm going to quit the quick claw. In case I get paralyzed, I need to outspeed. Because the first one's a Magnemite, and then it's Meowth afterwards, and the Magnemite's really hard to deal with. But, yeah, because look, resist. And it's got Thunderbolt. Alright. Not that I need the quick claw because I'm already outspeeding. But this is where I might need it. No, I still outsped. If I got paralyzed though, that's not guaranteed obviously. She wasn't that hard once I trained. Just had to train, that was the thing. Right. Yep. Let me get out. Alright. Come on, let's move it. The bull's in the way, Taurus. Our classic mate. Nice, he's gone now. Alright. Next part's not so bad. Just going through the beach area. Just to show off the graphics of the 3DS. She goes, oh, this is how you say hello. And I say, I don't care. I hate this part. This is my least favorite part of Sun and Moon. Because you go through all the stuff you can do. You get out here. You talk to these people, Lily and Hal. Take a photo. Sometimes that photo thing's so funny, so random. And then this guy forces you to take a photo of a random Pikachu. And you're like, get away from me, creep. Like, I don't really care. And Lily talks to you about clothes. Which, to be fair, is kind of cool part of Sun and Moon. Although it's not as cool as X and Y. X and Y with the clothes is so much better. Just talking about the Team Rocket equivalent here. Hal comes out. If your Pokemon can learn Echo Voice, you can go pick it up in grass there. But Cloyster can't learn it, so we'll move on. Team Rocket comes with the Zubat. It should be a one-shot for Cloyster. So I've got no problems here. It's moving fairly quick at the moment, but Ice isn't a bad type. It's just problem is the weaknesses to Ice. Oop, do not get rid of that. I don't think I want to rely on Withdraw. I'll be using Spike Cannon here and there when I need to. Alright. I'm ready to take you on, yep. You just got normal types, so Aurora Beam should do good work. Zangoose. It's not going to do anything to Cloyster. Alright. Wow, you growled. Not that I'm using it. And you're dead. I don't think you get a single point of damage. And Smeargle's just going to go by some grass move. But because he's fairly weak. If he had a really good grass move like Spore, I might be in trouble. Alright, let's run, Wait for me. Talk. Yes, you do. Just gonna do a refreshing. Hey up, buddy. I'll get a free rare candy soon. I'll just do this and try and get to level 3. Yep. Nice. We're getting there. Alright. Nice. It's level 3. That's good. I forgot what the levels do. Pretty sure level 5 is really OP. Because it can actually make the Pokemon miss. This is a ghost trainer. So if you don't have a move that can hit ghosts, you're kind of screwed here. But Aurora Beam is a one-shot. We don't mind Ghastly's either. Alright, kid. You don't know what you're looking for. But you're about to pay. Spearow, no problem. Dead. Alright, yep. Let me through. Alright, these punks are trying to pick on this old man. And we're going to teach him a lesson. Drowsy. We don't have a problem with Drowsy. Aurora Beam, get Alright, gun. They get away. You get 3 berries. And then I can check this berry field. If I get good berries, it could make a difference in the run. She's just got grass type, which I don't mind. Grass berry. If I don't have anything good against her, I try to avoid her. But that's a one shot. Just gonna put the repels on. I also move you to free spot. Give you this now. Of course, Zangoose. You can't get away from these guys sometimes. So just run. Don't really want to fight them. Sometimes I can run past this person. I don't know why. But it is maybe if you know anyone wants to tell me why sometimes I can run past her, maybe she spins her head differently. How's this going to show me the Poke Center, which is fine. We want to go in here and get the rare candy anyway and heal up. Alright. Cool. Nice. Cool. Want to get the berry. There's Pokemon there, I'll just kill it. Actually, I don't need repels at the moment on this trial. I think it's just straight after the trial. I'm not really expecting a hard time with this trial because they're mostly physical attackers and Cloyster's got such ridiculously high defense. It's not going to be a problem. Alright, come on. Aurora Beam. Wow. You forget how strong Aurora Beam is. Alright, come on. Let's go. I could the Silk Scar. Honestly, it's not really needed. It's just the Quick Claw is kind of slowing things down. I think with all the messages every time. And then we go here, Team Rock, not Team Rocket, the bad guys here come out, they challenge you, they waste your time with dialogue. It is what it is. You know, Drowsy is not really a problem. I don't think I've ever had problems with Drowsy. Maybe if I have a poison type. Oh no, Crobat didn't have a problem with Drowsy. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe in the future I might ever have problems with Drowsy, but I doubt it. Yeah, problems with Drowsy is usually because you're slow and you're weak to Psychic. But even then, you can usually level up high enough because they're not that high of a level for Drowsy. That was Super Fang, if you're wondering why it did so much damage. Let's go heal up. Let's do this quickly. Beat up my Cloyster friend. I'll probably get to level 5 before we move off the island. If I keep doing this, it's fine. Alright, that should be enough. Heal up with the potions. Won't need to waste my rare candy. Let's go here. Face the normal type tome fight. I'm not really expecting too much trouble from this, but we'll see. You can always get surprised. I'll just say that. Speed. Maybe a quick call would be handy actually for this fight. No, not him. Not mean to do it to him. That's alright. We'll get rid of the ally. Get us more XP when he calls for another ally. Oh, I killed him. Didn't make a difference. That's alright. This can be handy for the upcoming fight, but I don't think I'll be needing it. We'll see. Alright, let's move it. Now I need the repels on. Oh, always run into these guys. Come on, Zangoose. You're not that impressive anymore. If you ever were. Teach me how to use Z moves. And we're gonna have a drink. Once it goes to tutorial. Rest up. Alright, can't. Alright. He's gonna use the Z move. Ah, nice. Z move. Breakneck Blitz. Bang. I don't think I've used it, but I don't think I've used it that often, to be honest. We're going to fight every single trainer here as well. As well as all the birds, because I don't mind the speed EVs that they give. I think Rowler still gives speed, if not, doesn't matter. I just want to try and get up. Nice cell. I'm not going to use the shark beak, obviously. I don't have a flying move. Cloyster doesn't really learn as much as you think it would. By the way, abilities, I've also gone shell armor, not skill link, because I've only got one multi-hit move, and it's not really worth it, honestly. Alright, fight you. Yep, come on. Grass, easy. Good. Nice. Oh no. This is where Spike Cannon comes in handy. Oh wow, I did not do enough. But skill link and within 5 shot. Oh wow. It gave me really bad luck. That's alright. Skill link would have only been handy for that one fight. So it's alright. I don't know why I picked up the hill ball. Smooth bell is for happiness, which I might put on for now. It's just up. Can't fight every trainer just yet. Go to this part. This is where we get never melt ice, which is going to be super crazy for us. Nope. I did not mean to say no. Okay. I don't mind killing you though, for XP. Yeah, it's down this way. I go this way. Yeah. Never melt ice. That's what we came here for. Let's go grab a super potion while I'm here. I don't think there was, no, there was nothing else. Alright, let's get out of here. We'll go get the poison barb that's up around here. I'll get the potion. Oh, that's not potion, that's a netball. Poison barb is just... No, it's past here. There it is. That will be for much later on in the run. When I get a poison type move. Alright, cool. Fight Howl. Howl shouldn't be too bad, hopefully. Although his Pikachu can be quite deadly at this point of the game. Oh, nice. Don't mind you lowering my attack. And you just get quick attack. Okay. Oh, no. Oh, yes, lower my attack, so there's no point in using Spike 10. Just use Aurora Beam. Even though it resists. Alright, get out of the way, Howl now. Yep. He's telling me about the Kahuna I've got to face. I don't know why I use that then. Like you. And then I will be able to move forward. Growler. This is where Spike Chem comes in handy. Nice! Got 5 shot. And I think that's everyone. And this guy's only got Furo. Furo. Nice. Alright, Aurora Beam should be easy. And Furo is going to be pretty easy. Oh wait. Why did I think he had a Furo? Must have misread that. A Slowpoke's annoying though. He's got high defense and high special defense. Yes. You're going to be asleep. Come on. No! You got the confusion. Come on, wake up! Wake up! How long do you want me to sleep for? Ah, free shot. Actually, this is where Skill Link would be handy, actually. Maybe I should have gone with Skill Link. Oh well. I should be able to finish him off now. Red card. That could come in handy later on. I do have a plan for that. But we'll see how it goes. We got out this kid. That's alright. Easy one shot. His name Goose. No problem. Not much XP, but anyway. I might just pat both on quickly. Be some more rare candies as you do. I'm not rare candies. But yeah, be this. Yes. Come on, happy, happy, happy. We're all happy here. Nice. I think that's level 4. Wow. That's Spoon Bell has really helped. I'll be taking it off now for Never Melt Ice. Because I think that's the way to go. I don't need to waste my repels. Alright. I think I might have to heal up, right? Am I healed up? Why am I not healed up? Okay, I'll go heal up then. Not sure why. Nice, another red candy. Won't need it for now. If I really need the levels, I'll use the other rare candies. Save, because this could be a tough fight. I think though Cloyster's going to do pretty well here, just because he's got a really good special attack, and I've got the Never Melt Ice now. Even with that Crying Chop. Plus, you know, absurdly good special defense. Well, I might be wrong here. Well, I think I'm overestimating his ability. But he's done well so far. Oh wow. That's not good. Alright, come on, Cloyster. No, not sand attack. Not sand attack. Is he throwing a fight or something? He threw the fight. He could have killed me there. Oh well. That's good. No resets on Howler. I just realised I'm going to take a pause. Look how long the stream's gone for, because I just realised I didn't put the timer on. That's alright. I'll take a pause in a sec. Yeah. Stop talking to me, everyone. That's why I pause. Yeah. Yep, yeah. Alright. I get it. I stopped one reset. Right, what? How long have we been on for? Alright. Been on since 46 minutes. 12 seconds. Okay. Sorry about this, guys. I totally forgot to edit the split. Okay, start timer 46 and 12. Alright, well, we'll go back to the thing. I'm sorry about that. That was my fault. I was really unprofessional. So I get the nugget and get out of here. We got better repels. So I'll just kill these things anyway, the birds. Might just ignore the bell here. Nugget to sell later on. Alright. You know what you give if you give special attack or not? What do you get anyway? I went the wrong way again. Let's go down this way. Go this way. Out to the docks. So we're just... Unfortunately, they don't just quick teleport you to the docks. Would be cool if they did, but we ain't complaining. We'll just get there. Right, and then we'll sail off to the sunset. No resets so far, so Cloyster's gone pretty well, considering. We're all having fun, aren't we, guys? Isn't this the best, John? You're like, yes. Yes, it is, Hal. I love sailing. Don't you love sailing? Go do this dialogue stuff, which is always dialogue-ish. I'm sure my cousin would enjoy this game. No, not my cousin, my nephew. Although my cousin Tony would love this game. Just joking. He loves the newer generations. Wink, wink. Alright. Just gonna talk for a bit, and then you can get a free rare candy from this old woman. He just sees you and goes, "Oh, you're cute." Alright, can't really move on. Thank you, old woman. Go here. This is where you can buy like things like Protect and that, which we will be buying later on. It's only normal repels, but I need a couple more. I don't need too much. Save here. Just speed. I'm not really concerned about paying it as much at the moment because so I try and get more free rare candies. See, if I look at the stats, it's already level 4. Honestly, I don't really care if I get to level 5 as much. It's like, level 4 is good enough for the most part. And I think I'll get to level 5 anyway. Gotta fight these two. Oh, no, just fight one. So in Moon you fight her, who's an ice trainer. You fight him, who's psychic. So depending if you're weak to that, I think he's the harder one overall. As you can see, he starts with a Slowpoke. This is never good for us. Probably should have put the Silk Scarf on. Let's see how much Aurora Beam does. Oh, I should have just kept with that. Aurora Beam, obviously for Espeon. Oh wow. I'm gonna lose. Oh, you don't actually have to win. That's lucky. If I had to win there, I'd be pretty screwed. I fight this guy. Oh. I may have to put repels on. Hint, hint. Alright, fight you. Hey, Game Gev, how you going? You having a good night or day? in America. I think it'd be late afternoon there, right? I don't mind fighting some of his trainers. Just get a few levels here and there. Nothing special. They're pretty much one-shots anyway. Should really put the repels on because he's a weak Pokemon in here. But anyway, we're going to get through this part here. Keyfly, a one-shot, I'd say. Yep, nice. So what's new, Game Gab? Anything interesting been going on? Again, you don't have to win this fight with power, but it's good for XP if you can. Especially if you guys stupid things like quick attack. This thing's a beast though. Look at it. Oh no, not paralyzed. I want to see what Spike Cannon does. I think I've got a 5-turn one that would work. Yeah, come. Not that I needed to do this. Again, this is only purely for the hearts. Nice. I don't usually use this this Poké Center as often. I'm not sure why. How's this person usually I avoid if I can't kill her easy, but I'm pretty sure Cloyster's going to do well against her. Hopefully I don't regret that statement. Yeah, free shot. Because it's got really... Wouldn't be a free shot if she hadn't done that. It's fine, you can raise your attack as much as you want, but you're dead. Alright, now we get the new muscles. Well, should be okay. I'll be putting on the repels now. Don't really care about running into here. Actually, yeah, this guy's got a ground type, so I don't mind fighting ground. I normally avoid him, but I am good against ground types, as you'll see. Thing. You got a physical attacker that's not good against ground. You don't really want to fight that guy. Which will give me hidden power. I'll be putting on straight away. Just for diversity of moves. Don't need supersonic at all. Fight him just to get out of the way, because I always run into him on the way back often. You're better off fighting him now than on the way back. It's attack. Alright, you can waste my time. But now... Oh, what? You're not dead? No! Stop killing this! Stop slowing my pace down. Alright. These kids don't do anything. Got... Yeah. This dialogue here, fight this rival 2. Or like... Or B. Rival B, I guess you could say. He should pose very little problem. This is his scariest Pokemon. There's a physical attacker and Cloyster's really high defense. So as you can see, barely get anything. I know I got 2 attack drops now, but still, I wasn't afraid even if I didn't get the attack drop. Type now was really a pain for some Pokemon, but for Cloyster it's not that big of a deal. So Game Gab, what you've been working on? Anything new? Alright, let's go. Yep, my darling. Nice. Actually, yeah. Come here. He'll send you around, and then he'll give you a Lapras to ride, which you can use straight away. I was going to fight her because I kind of want to level up a bit and fight the guy down below, because this fight can be a bit annoying if you're not got anything super effective against the water type, which I don't. So I may need the extra levels. Plus, I'll be saving up for the fire part to level up a bit more. Oh man, why do you put me asleep? Nice. Yep. I'll also equip the Sylph Scar now. Probably should have done that earlier. Yep. I'll do that now actually. Yeah. Repels, John, repels. I want to see how much damage this does. R2, yeah. Alright, go through it. Oh yeah, I can't use it. Scale would be great on Cloyster if I could use it. Unfortunately, Cloyster can't learn it. Done. Nice. Nice. 21. Yep. Fight this on. Save quickly. First of all, just heal up. I don't think I'll use a normal ZM I could use it, I guess, for guaranteed damage. Might be handy. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. I just want to see how Spike Cam goes with a Silph Scar. Unfortunately, I don't have Skill Link on, but this should be good enough, hopefully. No, it's not. Okay. And you just slow my attack. Great. Tackle ring. That's fine. Holding hand. Okay, this is not going well at all. This is going to be a reset if things don't change. I'll get a crit or something. Okay. Well, first reset of the day. Not really much we can do, so I'm just going to give a Never Melt Ice. Just try that out. Yeah, I guess. Let's try it again. See if we can beat it. Otherwise, I may have to go back and look, just level up just a little bit more. Ah, that's why it was so hard. It's defenses. So even though it resists Aurora Beam's got more damage. It's kind of annoying, but that's the problem with Cloyster. It doesn't really have many options. Yeah, of course you're going to heal up. Water Gun's doing so much damage as well. Stop using a helping hand. A helping hand absolutely got rid of us. What level Spike's on? Spike's 28. I might end up using the what do you call it? Free level up. Do this part here just to get 3 levels up. Yep. Nice. I guess the ghost one? No. Treat yourself like that. No, not what you wanted. Nice. Didn't quite get enough, but no, I did. Actually, if I use it now, I'll get to 24. Might want to go to 25, so maybe I'll just level up quickly. Just level up one more time and then use those things. Sell the revives. Let me get the shops quickly. Psygok's not really what I wanted to run into. It's just takes too long to kill. Like this guy. Boas, not bad. Alright, come on. Let me... Didn't give me enough XP. Alright, fight you. Tentacle. Oh, tentacle, sorry. Oh yeah, too hard. Nice. Yep. Oh, these guys. Yep. Nice. Well, I might capture another Pokemon just to fight all these trainers here. Or just kill these single trainer ones. Again, I'm just trying to get to 22, if you're wondering. Just make it a lot easier. I'll find him down low. Stop. Oh, damn it. I wanted to fight those double trainers, but fortunately it wouldn't go on the ball. Alright. Great ball and the catch rate. I don't really care, I just wanted you in. Yeah. Yep. Here, this is going to be options, so got to do that. The item. Might as well try and get to 5 if I can. Forgot about repels, but don't care about Lillipup. Probably shouldn't have gone back like that, but anyway, that's alright. Hopefully be an easy kill with Cloysters. You go after me. Nice. Alright, and then that's one. Like you. And then this should level up Cloyster. Cool, I can kill my an ally to stop him from getting XP. So now I'll get the XP. Cool. Boy, XP for me. I want it. Nice. Oh wait, I didn't need the XP there. Oh well. Go here. Alright. The Festival Plaza. Up one level, go again. That's a rare candy one. So let's see if I can afford to. No, I don't have. Alright, let's go. We got Never Melt Ice on. Alright. Hopefully this goes a lot better than last time. Now we're much higher level. I think it will go better, but you never know with these things. Absurd defense as well. Calls ally, yep, of course. Oops, did not mean to get rid of the ally, but anyway. Or maybe I did. Maybe I did mean for it. You know what, I'm just going to keep getting rid of the allies. Oh. That's not good. These allies are so much tougher. Oh, I'm not doing anything on this guy. But come on, just... Oh, I don't know what to expect. Pokemon with water absorb would absolutely kill that part. Obviously, they'll have problems with other parts. I actually have no idea other than... I thought that was going to kill it, the actual levels. Oh, this takes forever to get back. I don't know why I was hoping just to keep the XP. Actually, yeah, that was a waste of time running back like that. Yeah, that was a massive waste of time. I have to try a different strat. Maybe normal ZM. I'll give that a try. I'm not expecting miracles here, but let's see. Yeah, let's see how this goes. Oh boy, I did not enter the reset. Alright, come on, breakneck blitz. Yeah, didn't do that much. Oh, that's the worst ally to have too. Because this one heals up his ally. Hey, how you going, Steve? Hey, what's been happening? I'm just gonna turn down the music. I can barely hear you at the moment. Is your audio okay? There, I'll put.
I wasn't talking very loud or very close.
Ah. So what's new?
Just not much. Just got a pizza.
How's the new house?
I don't know.
Oh, you haven't moved in yet?
No, it's not till the 14th.
Ah. That'll be good though. Like, congratulations, by the way, on the house.
Thanks.
Yeah. If anyone doesn't know, Steve's moving into a new house soon. Like, he just brought it. It'd be so good to have a bit of independence, eh?
You can say that again.
Yeah. Oh well. It's good when you buy your own house. Like, it's annoying because you've got to like skip doing like things with people that you would normally do. But it is pretty cool. Oh, that's the best ally to have. This has been such a pain. Cloyster's got no moves. And they keep growling Cloyster. I had to use rare candies to get to 25. Oh, yes! The crit. No, I did not mean to do that. Same problem with double barrels is that you can target your own side. You target your own side, yeah. As you know with Coliseum. Oh, that's cool, game Gev. XL. So, you feeling a lot better, Steve?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's unfortunate your Haunter stream had to go the other day.
Gengar, but yeah.
Oh, Gengar. Yeah. So, what's the plans this week?
Alphabetically sorting Yu-Gi-Oh cards.
Oh, nice. You're back into Yu-Gi-Oh?
Never really stopped. My boss and I, after work on Friday, we do a Yu-Gi-Oh draft.
Yeah.
You know what a draft is?
Sort of. It's where you pick cards, like drafting into your deck, right? Am I wrong?
Yeah. So essentially, the way we have it is we got a really large like container of cards. We got about 1,000 cards in one like little rectangular box. We grab a handful of them, sort it into little piles of 15 until we have 6 piles of 15.
Oh wow!
And then I grab one pile, take one card, and then I give it to him, and then so on and so on. And we got six piles of 15 until we eventually have 45 cards, and then we're allowed to remove 5, and then we play with the deck that we have. And then we usually play best of 5, although yesterday we played best of 7.
Oh wow!
Particularly proud of myself yesterday because I started out 0-2.
Yeah.
And we played best of 3 in all of the drafts. So I started out 0-2, so it was just not good for me. I was getting trashed. And then I won 3 straight, so I felt pretty good about it.
Oh wow! That's pretty cool though. I do enjoy Yu-Gi-Oh. Unfortunately, your channel's only Pokemon, right? But it'd be cool to see
Yeah.
you play the old GPA Yu-Gi-Oh games. You ever play?
Play with cards that are relatively the same power level as the GBA cards.
Yeah.
None of it's like overly powerful. The regular, like the monsters that we use for no sacrifice are 18, 19, sorry, 18, 18, 50, 19, and 2000 monsters. Nothing crazy there. A lot of the defense monsters in there are 2000, 2100, 2200, and 2300 for zero sack. And then the one sacks are always 2400 and 2500. I think there's one that's 26, but that one's a normal monster with no effects.
Okay.
Rarely play with two sack creatures because there's so many removal cards like Fissure, Hammer Shot, and another one. And then every now and again you see the bomb cards, which are Dark Hole and Heavy Storm.
Yep.
Basically just says remove all creatures on the board, including your own, and remove all spells on the board, including your own. Very fun, very balanced. Every now and again we have to ban some cards for being too bad or ban some cards for being too good. So the 1000 cards is ever changing.
Yeah.
That's why I'm sorting cards right now. I just bought 4,000 new cards, so I'm alphabetically sorting them, and then once they're done alphabetically being sorted, I can go through them, figure out which cards I can add to the draft.
Oh wow. It sounds like a lot of like money you guys sort of invest in collecting with cards.
That's the best part. I'm buying unlimited cards, so they're like the cheapest of the cheap.
Oh, okay.
And that's one of the reasons why we picked Yu-Gi-Oh! And not Magic, because we still play Magic, we still play Pokemon, but
Yeah.
rarely. The reason why we picked Yu-Gi-Oh! And not Magic is Yu-Gi-Oh's got this thing where they reprint cards a lot, so that makes it so a whole bunch of cards are not valuable, even though they're very good, because they reprint them so much that their value goes in the toilet after, you know, thousands and thousands of copies are out there, which is great because that means I can buy them very, very cheaply and then add them. So
Yeah.
I buy 1,000 cards for like $30. And there's gonna be plenty of good cards in there. Whereas if I were to buy Magic cards, they don't reprint stuff. So if you want really, really good cards, they're gonna be either very expensive, and if you buy them in bulk, like I do, you're
Yeah.
only gonna get garbage. Just what's gonna end up happening is somebody bought a pack, they're gonna take out the good stuff that's worth a lot of money, and then they're gonna sell the rest of them for dirt cheap. So it would be basically impossible to make a Magic draft with anything good in it.
How much do like professional players spend on Magic? Because I imagine it wouldn't be a very cheap hobby to get into.
It is not. It is definitely not. It depends on the format you play, actually. If you play Standard, which is usually the most recent 7 sets, I think, 7 or 8, your decks can range around like $300, $300 to $500. If you were to play the older sets where, again, they don't reprint stuff, so the cards just get older and older and more valuable and more valuable. And I heard sometimes you can spend upwards of like even like $2,000 on a deck.
Oh wow. You serious?
Yeah, I would never do something like that. That's the nice thing about the draft format is that the decks don't like have synergy. You know, they don't work with each other. They're just a collaboration of good cards. And if you decide, hey, I can get a few cards that work together, and I can get this cool combo, it's very fun.
Yeah. No, sounds like it'd be fun. Yeah, Magic. I know. It never really appealed to me, like just because it felt like way too complicated. But yeah. You used to do the online Magic game. How was that comparison?
Oh, well, I mean, I beat professionals, so I mean, I'm up there with good, and I have video proof of me beating professionals. But the problem with Magic versus Yu-Gi-Oh is that with Yu-Gi-Oh, it's a lot easier to be bad. You put a card face down, it's like, okay, now I can use this card. Use this card if my opponent, does something.
Yeah.
In Magic, you leave mana open, and you're like, all right, I can either play a creature right here, and I can possibly win the game or blow out my opponent. But if my opponent does something, I'm gonna lose. So you leave that mana open, and you're like, all right. Or instead of summoning this creature, I could hold this mana up and protect myself from when my opponent summons a creature to probably kill me. So it's a real risk-reward game. And the thing is, it really, really sucks when you leave, let's say, I don't know, 4 mana open for this removal spell, and your opponent does not play a creature, and then you do nothing for the whole entire turn. It's a lot more of a balancing act. There's a lot more risk. There's a lot more reward in Magic. So it's a lot harder game.
Yeah. Now, it sounds like it'd be pretty fun though, like once you get into it.
Nobody really masters it.
Is that because it keeps changing, or like what's the reason for that?
No, it's impossible to master because there's not because there's always the risk reward factor. You can play aggressive, and then you can get absolutely blown out if your opponent held mana up and then killed your creature that was going to win you the game. You could play defensive, and you can destroy the creature that the opponent played, but there's always the risk that they play nothing. You could play a little bit half-half, but then usually that's usually not a good plan altogether. You could play like a deck that like searches for stuff, and you can combo, but there's never really a way to master it because there's just too many decisions to make every single game.
Oh yeah.
For you to be like, oh, every single game of Magic you play, you're like, oh, I played that one perfectly. Oh, I could have played that one better. Oh, I absolutely sucked ass. And again, this is whether you're a noob or you're really, really good. Like even against even professionals, like they could like I watch their stream afterwards because they also stream. And like they're like, oh, I made that mistake, but I won't make that mistake next time. But of course, there will always be a next time.
Yeah.
You can't predict what your opponent's gonna do.
Yeah. It's like when you play. Have you ever played Pokemon online? Like against other people?
No, but I bet you it's the same feeling because of
It
all
is.
the held items and whatnot. Like, I imagine there's combos out there that people have never seen.
Oh, 100%. I was playing this guy the other day, and he ended up doing this move, like, forgot the Pokemon. It's actually a Gen 7 Pokemon. It looks like a ring. And it's got this ability, like this hidden ability, that priority healing moves. And you're like, okay, that's interesting. And then you combine it with Muck. The Alolan Muck's got an ability that if your ally goes down, it will actually gain that ability. If that makes sense?
Yeah.
So what he was doing was, he was purposely letting it get knocked out, so that the Alolan Muck would then have the ability to heal up, with prioritize healing moves. That includes Drain Punch.
Oh, and Muck is slow, so that makes a lot of.
Yep. So now he's got quick attack with Drain Punch, and then there were other Pokemon you compare it with too that use the abilities that copy other abilities, and so his whole team was just slowly draining my health, and he was moving faster than me. So yeah, it was quite unique. I hadn't seen that before. Spikes.
Yeah, but like for Yu-Gi-Oh, it's technically possible to master a deck. All you have to do is memorize all of the combos know all of the strategies and just practice a lot, and you just know everything and you can master it.
Oh, really?
But there's just too much decision making to make in Magic to master anything.
True. Oh. I wasn't paying attention there. Okay, that's definitely... Oop, I did not mean to reset. Damn it! What did I reset to? No! I screwed up, Steve. I accidentally clicked the reset button and I was just going black out. Have you done that before?
Ouch. Yes, quite a few times, and unfortunately they invalidated some of my runs.
Yeah. Oh well. I'm just going to try and train up here. No, I don't really need to train up. It was just... I'll just avoid that trainer, I guess, with the mill team. Yeah. Oh, that's annoying though. I did not mean to reset here. Unfortunately, Gen 7, you can't really... it's too long of a game just to reset, if you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, definitely.
How's Gen 2 compare? Because that's a bit longer than Gen 1, right?
I wasn't aware that apparently the Gen 3 remake also isn't that long either. Speed beat it in 2 hours, which, I mean, you play bad Pokemon Gen 2, it'd be 2 hours.
Well, I beat this game in 3.5 hours with Mimikyu, right? But that doesn't compare to the other Pokemon. Like my Emma had, have you heard the ability Moxie?
Yep.
So Moxie's really OP in solo runs because, you know, it's like a free sword stance after 2 Pokemon.
Yeah, and you also had Howl. So it was like, you just can start out strong. You just need to figure out how strong it needs to start out, and you can pretty much win every battle.
Pretty much. And so, like, it's hard to compare, you know, how well Speed did. I'm just going to take the blackout here. Growth, let me just die. Okay, no resets on that. That sucks though, because that was an easy fight to win last time. I got have you heard of the move Tormented?
I've heard of it, never used it.
It's annoying when your opponent does it to you, because you can't use the same move twice in a row. So that's why I just lost there. I couldn't use Hidden Power Water. That's alright, got a lot of XP from the Tone Pokemon, so it's kind of worth it, I guess. Cloyster's not a very good Pokemon for Gen 7 though. Get this, Steve. You know there's only one word TM in the whole game in Sun. And Cloyster can't learn it.
Ouch.
Skull. You know the move Skull?
Yeah, one dream like burn.
Yeah, that's the only water move in the whole game, other than post game. Post game you can get Water 4 and Surf. But yeah, HMs are TMs now in this one, and they put them in the post game. So Cloyster can't learn a single water move in the whole game, so I've given it Hidden Power Water.
Nothing be level up either?
No. Not unless you sky out as a
yeah.
as a shoulder.
Is that something they continue doing throughout all the games where stone evolutions just don't really learn much?
Essentially, yeah. Unfortunately. You probably noticed that with Ninetales and that whenever you play play that Pokemon, right? Or like
Oh yeah.
Executor.
Yeah. Like Rowlet and Ninetales both get flamethrower, and their counterparts don't.
Makes it really hard to use, especially Arcanine, right, in a solo play.
Yep, yep. You pretty much have to ignore fire moves after Misty all the way until Blaine.
Oh, that's painful. I want to learn spikes, but oh yeah, go on.
Just aren't very many fire moves in general in the game. It's like, what are they gonna do? Give like Arcanine Fire Punch? That's not gonna work. I mean, they added Flame Wheel in Gen 2, and that's a good mid-level move.
Oh, this rollout it used on me. That's why I wasn't expecting it. It was building up the damage. Yeah, fire. It's kind of a weird. Pokemon's never done good with fire Pokemon. Like every Pokemon game, fire types just get destroyed in solo plays. Can't you agree?
Yeah, I feel like Gen 1 would have been the game for fire Pokemon just because of how many like grass, poison Pokemon were early.
But even then, like, Lance just destroys fire Pokemon. It's just like almost no point.
True. Lance just destroys anything weak to water.
I know. It's just... Oh, good meeting to come here. Oh yeah, like your Cubone run. I remember that. That was always fun, wasn't
No.
it? I meant that sarcastically. I wasn't expecting, like, I remember even the Marowak, sorry, the Alolan Marowak. They got you, dude. And then,
If I recall, Lone Marowak had a lot higher special, so it wasn't as bad, right?
yeah, well, you gave it a special because of the special attack. It's absurdly high.
I love doing that. When you see Pokemon that are like, oh my god, this Pokemon's so bad, it's gonna be such a bad run, and then you get to see that it has special, so it becomes good for like the first time ever is hilarious. Like the one that stands out the most is Ledian. Like Ledian's got like, I don't know, 35 special attack or something. It's like stupid low. But it's got like 90 or whatever special defense. It's like, wow, this generation Ledian is actually good.
I know. I know that's yours and speed rule. To me, I'd probably be like, oh, would this Pokemon really be like that in Gen 1? I guess that's more like Scott would do. Like Scott did that with what was the run? Smeagol. You remember that run?
I remember hating it.
Yeah, he gave it the lower special because of the that's how he thought it would be in Gen 1 instead of giving it the higher special. I remember
I think
yeah.
it's always like kind of a wild card. Be like, hey, this is the first time that you've ever seen this Pokemon be good before. Plus, there are a handful of Gen 1 Pokemon that are better in Gen 1 because they get lower special attack in the future.
Yeah. Like what?
I can't think of off the top of my head, but I think like Weezing and Mach, I think they get
Oh, Mach
they get lower
goes.
special attack and higher special defense or something like that.
Yeah, Mach gets highest special defense, but the one that I feel like most improved is actually Kangaskhan. Like the special defense is so high.
Hitmonchan and Hitmonlee, Machamp and Kangaskhan all get like the crazy crazy different treatment in Gen 2 and later.
Oh yeah, the Hitmons. You remember Stadium 2 versus Stadium 1, like, you used, what was the side beam on Kadabra, and normally that would one shot, but then, like, because of the reserve special defense, it just took it like champs. Hahaha, Machamp.
I'm really liking the Stadium too. I think we're gonna be stuck at the Elite Four for quite some time though, especially since it's 4 tough battles. There are definitely gonna be some people who be like, all right, you made it to Lance. It's finally time. $2. Here we go. Dead team.
If you're wondering
The
what,
other ones are like so fast you can't really donate. Like for instance, you know, the Jasmine. We did eventually beat Jasmine. Some people killed the teams quickly, but the teams that got like 4 trainers. It's like real easy to see. Oh, this team's got potential. Oh, this team made it past the easy ones. And with the Elite Four, all 4 of them are hard. So you could just be like, ah, you defeated the gauntlet. Now it's time.
yeah, someone like Gangeb could just kill your team.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh man, when you killed that really good team, I was like, no. Jasmine, surprisingly, you were stuck there for a long time.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't believe how hard your team was. I think she just cheats a little bit too hard.
Yeah. She's
She got too. Her Pokemon are just slightly faster than they really should be, and
oh, you're
actually
talking about
a
the
little bit too lucky.
you're talking about the Malwile, the flying water type.
Yeah, that one. It's a different Pokemon. Mantine. Yeah.
Mantine, yeah. Man, that was just crazy how fast that one went.
Sometimes it really makes you wonder if she picks her team after you pick your team, because sometimes her matchups are just a little too good.
True. You get Cloyster's special is so low, it's just getting absolutely destroyed by this Pokemon. Can't seem to. I'm hoping it picks a different ally. It actually has a chance of picking a different ally. I'm partly blacking out just so I can get the XP, because I think, unfortunately, Cloyster will need the XP. Yeah, sorry, go on, Steve. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, that's fine. I don't even remember what I was talking about.
You were talking about how good Jasmine was.
Yeah, sometimes she just kind of always picked up the right matchups. It was a little crazy. I think the one time we beat her is when she brought in two bad Pokemon along with Steelix. It's also funny that the game like kind of gives you the illusion of choice. Like at no point does somebody not bring their ace Pokemon.
True. Why does this thing keep surviving? I have to think of a different strategy. But yeah, how long you were at Jasmine was surprising. I didn't think she was going to take as long as she did.
Agreed. I mean, I really thought, oh, I just need to get one lucky encounter, and it just never happened.
True.
I mean, I even almost beat her twice, and then, like, you know, apparently I just lost because of crits 2 times.
Oh, it's crazy. Try Mystic Water instead. Problem is, I got rid of the move Protect, the Spike Cannon. I'm thinking I probably should have kept it. Oh no, not Spike Cannon. Sorry, not Spike Cannon, Spikes. But I shouldn't have got rid of Protect. I think I've screwed myself up here, because she always hits this move at the start, which I could have used Protect on, and then I can kill it. But this Pokemon here on the left will use Sunny Day, and then finish me off with hoping a Mystic Warrior would help there. Gonna come up with a different plan, I think. I'm just sort of bashing my head on it at the moment, because I think one more level and I'd probably kill it in one hit. Wait, what level am I on? Level 29. Yeah, one more level would probably kill it, but maybe this isn't the best way to level up. Taking too long. Hey Michael, how you going? Can you turn down the game volume? I can't hear Steve. Oh, you're talking about the music. Is that better, Mike?
Well, I mean, you won't know until I say something.
True. It's not like you can say anything though, is it?
Yeah, unfortunately, there's not really a whole lot of ways of testing the volume until you're actually streaming, and you just pull up your own stream to hear the volume. But when you're streaming with somebody else, it's like, well, now what?
Yeah, it's a common complaint every time I'm on your stream that I'm not talking close to a microphone. And so a lot of people have complained about that in the past, which, yeah, I mean, understandable. I probably should, oh, thank
I
goodness.
get that complaint, but I always usually keep the mic about 2 inches from my face.
Ah. Yeah, Mike, also Steve was sick the other day, so is that a factor, Steve, or
It
no?
was more of a not feeling well than sick. Like, I don't actually get sick, but just, I don't know, it's kind of weird to explain. It just, like, you know those days where it's like you're not actually like throwing up or have a fever, but you're just like hand is on your stomach and you just don't feel right?
Yeah, I've had
Yeah,
days
that's
like
it.
that.
I mean, it probably had to do with like the 4,000 calories I ate the previous day.
That's a lot of calories.
Yeah, well, you know, we went out celebrating.
True.
I saved $275 in fees. On the closing, all the closing paperwork. I'm like, hey, my mother's a notary. I don't want to pay these notary fees. I can just have my mother show up. They're like, but we use our own notary. I'm like, but my mother's a notary, and I choose her. And they're like, okay, we'll just waive the fees. You still have to use our notary though. So I saved $275 in fees. So I went out spending a little bit.
Oh wow!
I only spent like $50, but regardless, that's me celebrating.
Yeah, why not? Yeah. Ah, Michael said it depends what you eat, Steve.
Let's see. I had 2 separate burgers. I want to mention that instead of a double burger because it had 2 buns. The burgers had egg on them, which I again don't know if that matters.
Are you allergic to eggs?
Let's see. And no, not even a little. Bacon. So those were the burgers, and then I had like 3. So you have to pay upgrade to pay for the side from kettle chips to fries. So I did not do that. But now that I did my parents don't really like the kettle chips either. I don't like the kettle chips, but I also don't like wasting food. So I ate my kettle chips, my mom's kettle chips, and my dad's kettle chips. So like I googled that. That's probably approximately 400 calories each. And then that was just dinner. And then for lunch, I have to remember what I had for lunch. I think I had McDonald's for lunch.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had the free fry because in my area the McDonald's is doing this thing where if the Cleveland Cavaliers, it's a basketball team in our area, scores 120 points, they give out a free large fry, no purchase necessary. So that's just an obligation. Like you can't just pass up free fries.
Sorry.
And then on that, I used the coupon for a half off McFlurry. So I had that for lunch. And then after all of that, at home I had one of those ice cream drumsticks.
Oh wow.
And then something I also had something else. I don't think I put it in the post. I had like leftover like pork, just my fridge. I'm like, it's sitting there. It's been there for a while. Let's eat it.
You had a lot of oils and fats. You reckon that might have played a factor?
Yeah, probably.
Wasn't so much the calorie of food, it was also the type of food you're just eating. Doesn't sound very good on the stomach.
Most likely.
Do you like the McDonald's fries?
They are third or fourth best on my list. I go, as far as like fast food is concerned, third or fourth. I go Arby's, Rally's, Wendy's, McDonald's.
Okay. Yeah, we finally got Wendy's here. It literally came out last year. Wendy's. We never had a Wendy's before that. Can you believe that?
Oh man, their sea salt fries are great. And they do this, I don't know if you use the Wendy's app, but every Friday they have free any size fry with purchase. So I buy the cheapest item on the entire menu, and then I tack on the fry for free.
Yeah.
Well, maybe it's not the whole menu, but just the regular hamburger for $1.50, no cheese or anything. I'm mostly just doing it because I have to buy something, and then tack on the fry. I do that every Friday, like including yesterday.
Oh wow. I've got a wave incense and a sea incense. I don't know what the difference is. Let's go on the one where it can miss. What's that one? It calls. Yep, that one. Let's have one of them just in case. I was gonna say was you got so many different junk food places in America. It's actually kind of cool to go to. But I always put on weight every time I visit.
Yes, agreed. It happens a lot. At this point, I mean, I'm not the kind of guy who fluctuates weight up and down like most people. When I fluctuate weight, I fluctuate like 3 pounds up or 3 pounds down. Anyways, I've been using a calorie tracker app, and I log down every single food I eat. And it's like, hey, this is your goal. If you want to lose, so much weight in so many months, you can't really go over this. And so I try to go as close as possible to that or under. And it's been working. Since last year, I was, let's see, you do kilograms. I should probably convert it for you. 213 pounds to kilograms. All right, so I was 96.6 kilograms.
Yeah.
And this morning, I was 91.1.
Oh wow.
So in a year, I've lost approximately 12 pounds.
That's not too bad. Hey Andrew,
the thing is, it's like I'm not.
Yeah.
The keeping track, it's not less. It's more of a, hey, you shouldn't eat any more today kind of thing than a more of like a healthy reminder that you shouldn't be eating more today.
Yeah.
But then you have like Thursday, and it is what it is.
Nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with treating yourself once in a while. As long as you don't go too far with it, eh? Yeah, Andrew, Cloyster's gone okay. The problem is it's a slow growth rate Pokemon with no moves. Good typing. Like, I think Water Ice is good typing. But it's very limited. So I've gone with Hidden Power Water to give it a water type move because it doesn't learn any water moves. and there's no TMs that can learn. And the other problem is it can't do well against other water types. So I'm also having that trouble as well, where I'm like, if it could learn a water move, I'll go with Hidden Power Electric to deal with that. By the way, this is the Pokemon Steve that I was talking about with the healing, hidden ability, the priority. The one that looked like a ring.
Yeah, I missed it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I'm also preparing for my stream at 7.
Ah. I'll be ending my stream pretty soon. I'm just gonna try and make it to the end of this island, and then I'll probably end it because I've got to go get ready for church.
Gotcha. Never played a Pokemon with no weaknesses. And we played plenty of Pokemon that have like one weakness that's like, you know, Ghost, which isn't really a Gen 1 weakness at all. Or even like Bug, which is not really a thing. We've had plenty of Pokemon like that, but Spiritomb literally has no weakness.
It doesn't until Gen 6. The only problem with Spiritomb is the slow. It's like Slowbro.
Yeah, I see. It's got 35 speed.
I played Spiritomb on stream here. It was one of the worst Pokemons I've ever used. It wasn't because of the fairy.
Here's the thing. If your Spiritomb had, you know, every time so it's a little different because I have Meditate. So you know, I get 12. The 35 speed becomes, you know, 42 speed, then 49 speed, then 55 speed with every Meditate.
Yeah.
So it's not as bad as it probably would be in that game.
Yeah. No, you're right. And plus also, you get, like Gen 1's different. Because there's not many people do status on you, like Toxic. Like, you get, Koga's the only one that does that?
Well, none of them do it on purpose. The only one who I say does use anything on purpose is Surge's Pikachu will use Thunder Wave on purpose.
Ah.
That's the only one I can think of that uses anything on purpose. Like, you know, Koga is coughing, will use Smoke Screen sometimes, but it's not on purpose. It's just because it's random.
But yeah, I'll get Will-O-Wisp here, or I'll get Toxic, and like it's just it's hard to deal with for a Pokemon that's so slow and tanky. You know, so constantly have to use rest, and then you rest, and it just takes forever to get through it, as you can imagine.
Yep.
So, I'm looking forward to, though, eventually using Slowbro, because unlike Cloyster, it can actually learn Skull, so I won't have to worry about water moves. Oh no, how'd you miss? Stupid clam. Oh, I'm back here on this guy. So heal up after him then. Yeah, what's been the worst Pokemon you've played that has really good stats? I just...
Oh, there's quite a few. Let me check out my leaderboard. I'll go right to the bottom. I think Petron had good stats. Stakataka had good stats. Suicune had good stats. Both of the Latioses had good stats. Lego. Although some of this is biased because I'm just really bad with poison types. I don't understand how I can be bad with one thing, considering Pokemon is mostly just a stat game. But for some reason, I either under or overestimate every single poison type, and I just suck with them.
Oh, interesting.
it's like a blind spot. It doesn't make any sense.
The typing you just never understood.
Yeah, it's just a glitch in the matrix, and the thing is, I know about the glitch, but I can't do anything about it.
It'd be interesting to sort of see. Like Gen 2 poison types are really bad though. I feel like their height is Gen 1 and then they actually go down. Even though a lot of them got bad special in Gen 1.
Well, to be fair, Gen 2 poison types would be better if more Pokemon learned Sludge Bomb. How can you give Sludge Bomb to like Diglett and not like other actual poison types?
Yeah, I agree. Like Beedrill and that too, it's just like, oh, where you going? But then like Return tends to be what everyone uses anyway, right? This is why I say Spike Sport.
Sludge Bomb's coverage isn't that much better than Return, so it's like, it's still not that good. Like even if it did learn it.
That's true. So this is the only fight where I used Spike Spore, just so because this Pokemon here's got Ski, and now I can one shot. Yeah, but
first. Or paralyzed.
Because I'm faster, that's really slow Pokemon. Although it's like comparable to Slowbro, but it's the Ski, so it always takes a hit. And you can't kill it in one hit unless you use spikes or something like hail or something like that. You know, some way where it damages it so you can one shot it. Stealth Rocks is the other one I was thinking of. Yeah. You ever use spikes in Gen 2?
No.
Never had the need?
There's no reason to.
Oh wait, there's no Pokemon with Ski.
No. I think, plus, I think it's only learned by Fortress and Skarmory.
Oh really?
Yeah, it's not it's not a TM, so it's like only level up, and you know those early Gen 1, Gen 2 move sets only have like 10 level up moves at the most, and 4 of them at the start.
True. And Spikes isn't really that effective. Like, doesn't do enough damage for a team of 6. Like, so even though you're going solo run, you're facing teams like Champions, you're better off having other moves other than Spikes. Is Toxic Spike a thing in Gen 2 or is that Gen 3? Toxic Spikes. Steve?
I've never even heard of it.
Okay, it mustn't be in Gen 2. Toxic Spikes is actually quite effective. Because you can do it, if you do 2 layers of spikes, every Pokemon comes out is toxic poison, not just poison. So it can be handy.
I don't see how that's that good if in a format where... Well, okay, in a solo run format, that wouldn't be very good at all because most Pokemon die in 1 to 2 attacks. I could see how if everything was level 50, that could matter because then there's more turns.
Oh yeah, like online battling is super effective, but it can be really effective even in solo runs if they got like teams of 6 or something like that, and you'll go really weak attacking Pokemon. So like
most Pokemon die in 1 to 2 hits.
Yeah, but I mean like a tanky Pokemon, like something like Umbreon.
Unless it's like a Snorlax, but then here's the other thing, like Snorlax has rest, so it wouldn't matter.
True.
I can see an Umbreon, but again, Umbreon usually dies in 3 hits. So I can't see how poisoning it would really benefit a lot because the first 2 turns of poison aren't that big a deal. I'm not even sure if it would turn 3 hits into 2 hits. It would be really effective if it exists. Would be like fire spikes or electric spikes.
Electric Spikes, that'd be an interesting one. Don't give Game Freak any ideas though.
Even if the fire spikes like imagine if electric spikes they don't paralyze. But yeah, spike for the first Pokemon, right?
Yep.
Yeah, it might be too busted.
Because they're already got I think it's like what is it, sticky webs or something that slows down Pokemon as they come in. I can't remember. It's like some bug move. So imagine like
there's spider web or cotton spore, and those are like -2. So I think Arios is the only one who learned spider web, and I'm pretty sure it does exactly what you said it does. It lowers the opponent's speed by 2 stages upon entering.
Yeah.
It's still not very good, and I never ever used it even on my Ariados run. And then cotton web I think is only learned by that puff ball that's the evolved form of Skiploom.
Oh yeah. Jump plot. Is it?
Yeah, I think cotton's spore is only learned by that, I want to say. Maybe the dancing gloom. I can't remember. Blossom.
Blossom.
Maybe those two. But yeah, speed manipulation is not super common.
Yeah, especially with badge boosting and the fact that none of the opponents have got stat boosts or anything like that. Would you agree that that's probably part of the problem?
I mean, to be fair, I think manipulation only benefits Pokemon that aren't very good anyways. Otherwise, you would just want another attacking move.
Yeah. Like, I could imagine it could have some effect in... Well, honestly, even, now we're on level 5. Nice. In this game, it probably would have a major effect for some of this mid-speed Pokemon. The problem is, a lot of times they send out the fast Pokemon first up, like the very first Pokemon, so you can't set up at all.
I think that's probably one of the biggest differences about that game and this game, every single battle that you start with, they always start with their worst Pokemon, except for maybe Lance.
Yeah, Lance is like a big exception. And what about Arrival though? In Crystal, he doesn't he start with Ghastly?
In the early stages of the game, he starts with Ghastly. In the late stages of the game, he starts with Sneasel. And then in the mid part of the game, I can't remember. There's a Pokemon right before Golbat, but I can't remember what it is. But he changes it throughout the game.
Okay. So he'd be a problem one. Because curse and that, right? Hey, Doc. Welcome to the stream. It's going pretty well. I'm just here with my buddy Steve from Steve and Them Plays.
So Rival 3 is the only one where you really have to worry about curse, because that's the only one where he starts with the Haunter. Because when it's a Ghastly at Rival 2, it doesn't know curse yet. So Rival 3 is the only one, and then by the time you get to Rival 4, he starts with another Pokemon, but I just can't remember what it is. But then the Haunter comes out second, but by the time the Haunter comes out, usually you can knock it out.
That's oh, thanks Duck. Is it Duck? Just stuck by itself? Or Duckman? Gen 7's amazing. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I really well, the cutscenes, that's the one thing I find the game sort of slows down a bit, because they don't really say too much with the cutscenes. But I love the bowing system in Gen 7. I think it's one of the best. There's so many challenging things that you have to think about. Like, don't get me wrong, I love running Gen 1, I love running Gen 2 and Gen 3. Sometimes there's so many sameness in the runs, and it's usually more about speed than strategy. You know, so yeah, that's why I kind of like it.
I think if Pokemon would be an even bigger company than it is now, if they added a skip cutscenes button, like
Oh,
when they got
100%.
to Gen was it 4? Because that's one where they had started making cutscenes, I think.
Yeah.
Or was it 5?
Gen 5 was really bad.
So in a lot of games, it's really easy to accidentally skip a cutscene. I would understand if at the very start, when you go to the options screen, if skipping got like the ability to skip cutscenes would be disabled by default. I would totally be on board with that. But the fact that they're just not skippable means they're just not replayable unless you got loads and loads of time.
Yeah. Or you got some way to speed up the game, which is not real.
Imagine you said these runs take you like 4 hours. That means it's 16 hours to actually beat the game, and that's beating the game as fast as humanly possible.
Yeah. And then you know what? You know how much of my time, talking about 4 hours, you know how much of my time is spent with just cutscenes alone? You want to know the exact time?
No.
I worked out about an hour. I kid you not.
An hour of the 3.5?
Yeah. It's just this sort of stuff like dialogue and cutscenes. Dialogue and cutscenes takes about an hour. So, out of the 3.5 hours to 4 hours, depending on the Pokemon, it's 5 hours for Houndoom and I. So it's about about 1/4 of the time is spent on just dialogue and cutscenes.
Nuts. That was my biggest complaint with Scarlet and Violet. It is just so many cutscenes. Like, it's even worse in this game.
Oh, is it? So Game Freak
You
hasn't
can't go
learned.
anywhere without spending. And then here's the thing: when I was playing Scarlet and Violet, I was doing it at work. So it's like sometimes I would go an entire time of people people would bother me, and then I'd have some time off where I could play the game, and then people would bother me again, and sometimes the whole entire time would be a cutscene.
Oh, really?
They're so long; they just never stop talking.
They're like, hey, you know about this? And you're like, I don't care. Leave me alone.
I don't even read it. And you know what? They really should make it like like a Bethesda game where they actually have voice lines, but then that would make that game cost too much because they would have to pay people to voice all those lines.
I think Pokemon should have voice acting. But you know what would happen, right? With the voice acting, they would purposely make it.
The languages would just be too hard.
What?
Well, think about it. They not only do they have to pay the voice actors for English, that's probably a given. They have to pay the voice actors for Spanish, or Chinese, or French, for German. They have to Pokemon's in all the languages.
Mm-hmm. Well, they could restrict and say Japanese or English, and if you're in another area, tough luck.
This is one of the things where I think AI could improve things a little bit. Again, I don't think anybody wants their Pokemon game to have AI canned voices, but it's not always going to be canned voices. Eventually, they'll have they'll add dialect and twang and modulations to the voices, where the AI voices will at least be usable.
Yeah.
Right now they're not, but it'll get there.
Oh, 100%. I see the advancement of AI getting to that point where it'll be unskingeable to real human voicing. But it has gone leaps and bounds already. Like, I wonder how much of a film you could actually make with just AI only right now.
Right.
Yeah. No actors. Simu.
Like one of the podcasts I listened to, he's been on the radio for like 10 years, and he said that their company has so much, um, like, what do you call it? I don't want to say data, but so much raw audio of him and him speaking that they're really, really close to being able to just input the information to talk about, and then it'll just spit out a podcast the way he talks.
Oh, wow. You can't buy them. Oh, really? You can't buy them? Yeah, no, it'll be interesting in a few years. Like us having, like, you talk about editing for like a Pokemon video. Imagine if you had AI that could just do your voice and do the editing for you and everything.
Oh, that's gonna take way longer. Bro, if there's anything I've learned, um, nobody, whatever AI tools are out there, they don't understand Pokemon.
True.
So, like, you know how you watch videos out there and they got automatically generated subtitles? And
Yep.
they're basically like 97% accurate. When I was releasing my shorts, I had to edit the subtitles. I had to edit almost every single line of the subtitles because AI just does not understand Pokemon names.
That's true.
So many of the Pokemon are 2 words. Like Rapidash was Rapid Dash.
Rapid Dash. Oh, wow.
It's Rapid Dash.
What do you mean, Steve? Yeah, that's how it's spelt, right?
That's the easy one. Imagine the AI trying to figure out what you're talking about when you use the word Gyarados.
Oh, yeah, that would be not fun at all. It was. Oh, it's
I mean,
right
a
here.
lot of the Pokemon are actually pretty close, like, you know, the Rapidash and the Snorlaxes of the world, but so many of them are not.
That's true. Alright, get rid of my own Pokemon. So I don't care. Die. Oh man, you give
I
me.
definitely stopped putting the subtitles because editing the subtitles took more time than making the shorts.
Short. Do you enjoy the shorts?
This was back when shorts had a limit of 1 minute. So I was not a fan because the battles would take more than 1 minute. So I'd have to be like, all right, where do I cut this short? Where do I stop it? In the middle of this Koga battle, where do I start it and where do I stop it? Because I don't want to start it halfway through, but if it takes a whole minute to get to the Weezing, then I have to.
Hmm.
So I think it would be way better now than it was back then.
How long are the shorts now?
I think they're 3 minutes, but I haven't made one in so long. Shorts is super easy though. I sent the format for making shorts to myself and another person. It was if you used the Adobe whatever the video editor thing was, I created a template. So what you do is you would four pieces of your video all at once on top of each other.
Oh wow.
Then you would put the 4 different templates on them, and what the template would do is the template would crop out a certain portion of it, and then it would move it to another portion. So that way you can instantly turn a horizontal video into a vertical video.
Oh wow.
And that's how I was able to make the shorts. So essentially, the shorts for me was cut the part of the video that I want, paste it 4 times, and then move the template 4 times, and boom, the short was done.
Oh wow. Oh, you'll have to show me how it's like fully done, but that sounds awesome. I'd love to sort of do that myself, actually, for some of these ones. But are they still big shorts, or is that sort of something that was big back in the past?
I think they're still big. I don't know how big, but I mean, they're just all the kids use them, so like, I don't think it ever get small unless kids just stop liking short videos.
Always possible. Alright, and there's Charbog. This is the scariest one, actually, out of all the ones that we've come to at the moment, because this is the electric one. And they're all special attackers. And you know Cloyster with special attacks, right?
Yep. Not
It
fantastic on
does
defense.
not like special attacks, for sure. So I might have to faint out here and then just use my rare candies. I'm just going to see how much damage I do, because I'm fairly high level. I did nothing. Maybe I shouldn't go Hidden Power Water, but Aurora Beam. Ooh, that's not
Speed
bad.
does these runs too, but Speed has, what's his name? Axu Torisawa. He plays the run first and then gives the notes to Speed. So like where you're doing everything blind, Axu already does 4 speed for his runs.
Sometimes I play it myself before the run just to sort of get a gauge of how that's going to be, especially the early portion. But yeah, I do understand what you mean. I'm going to see if I can give this to him. Yeah, no heavy ball there. Actually, Axu helped me with this run. Would you believe it?
Oh wow.
He just sort of...
battles to go and whatnot.
No, he didn't go that far. He just sort of gave me sort of like what hidden ability I should go and what ability I should go and what nature and hidden power and that. Aurora Beam's got a lot more damage. Oh, I get paralyzed, of course. Of course I get paralyzed. Now I target the wrong Pokemon. Yeah, I'm going to lose this one. I meant to click reset before. I'm just going to try and beat this one, then I'll probably call it the stream. I can. Right, so save just here. There's probably not much else I can do. Other than maybe try and go for like luck strats, like try to like lower the chance of them hitting. I could just try that. Because that tends to be 10%, it's not much, but yeah, I can't think of anything else. Oh wait, let's see what Jenga's Pokemon is. I didn't actually pay attention. Because I'm a female Pokemon. Cloyster's Jenga is female. Steve. Actually, yes, I could use the track here. Might do that. You still with us, Steve, or?
Yeah. I'm messaging Ike.
Ah, you're organising a stream with him. Yeah. I already know what I'm going to do now. We don't actually need spikes anymore. Do not need to. Sorry, I don't count that as a reset because I didn't mean to actually go in. Track. Not off that. I won't need spikes anymore. Alright. Hey, house number 3. Alright, this should be interesting. Attract. Alright, Cloyster, use your charms. Use your female charms. Fall in love. Ah, used that. It's not good. See, spike can. No, good nothing. Okay.
Right now, I'm talking with Ike about doing some offline Gen 2 practice, and he's mostly worried about Mount Silver at the end because of the dark cave.
Hmm. How come?
Well, because it's really, really hard.
Ah. So you've been practicing that?
I mean, he will at some point. Not now. But I did tell him with my overlay it's a little bit easier because then you just have to memorize the essentially the directions to go into, because there's not a lot of hard things in the cave. It's mostly like a enter all the way up and then go down one and then right a few, and then it's all the way up, all the way left, all the way right, down, all the way down. But then there's another one step up, and you go all the way to the right, one step left. And the thing is, those one steps are the hard part.
Mm.
And on Speed's overlay, it'd be impossible. But on my overlay, you can look at the repel counter, and if the repel counter goes down by one, you moved one step.
Okay. Is this another male? No, it's female. Okay. Spike cannon. Well, that did nothing. Mate, I shouldn't use spike cannon. This one's hard because it's got a special defense upgrade as well. Oh, stop attacking through. Aren't you in love with me? Okay. I should go back to never melt ice. Yeah, the dark caves, they're pretty hard to get used to in Gen 2. But like we're taking a lot of practice, right?
Ike's like, why can't we just make the cave illuminated? I'm like, you know, that's what I said. And then Speed won't do it because Speed memorized Rock Tunnel, and he wants his memorization of Rock Tunnel to look more impressive every time it's dark.
That's understandable. See one more. Nice. Go to this person. Up my special attack. Oh, can't have enough festival coins. Nice. And special attack. Nice. Sweet. Hopefully that helps. Otherwise, I might just have to use my rare candies here. See how it all goes. So I'm going to use a track. Hopefully it just stops the amount of attacks coming in. Spark couldn't stop that, unfortunately. But I didn't get paralyzed, it's good. Or a beam.
Like that's gatekeeping. And I'm like, you know, Speed wants it to be dark. That's all it can do. I said it all. I mean, it really only saves one trainer time. Like Scott proved that they're equal, but Scott also went through the dark cave, very badly in his example.
Yeah.
Like he went through a little bit slower, he jerked, or like he didn't go through as smooth. Like I don't know if like in Scott's timed example where he shows like what it's like to do Rock Tunnel and what it's like not to do Rock Tunnel, he went through Rock Tunnel so poorly that it's not overly comparable. But he did prove that they're basically the same time. If they're basically the same time, then Speed going through the cave very efficiently
Yeah.
means that he kind of proved that going through Rock Tunnel will save you one trainer of time, which is ironically what I figured out with no proof whatsoever, just intuition.
Oh wow.
I've always joked that if you could skip Bloom Girl, then it's the same amount of time as Rock Tunnel, and Scott kind of proved it. If you do go through Rock Tunnel, you will skip Bloom Girl's time.
Oh wow. Oh yes, got a crit. I did use rare candies to get to level 40 to make a difference, and attempt to make a difference. Use the track to stop the attacks, and I used an item to avoid attacks. Relax something in incense, I think it's called. 10%.
Have you ever looked up like a game guide or a game map or something of this game to figure out if there is more possible training for you to do?
Yeah, I have.
It does seem like for a lot of these runs, you would benefit greatly from like 1 to 2 levels. If you were just 1 to 2 levels higher,
Yeah.
you could skip, I shit you not, 15 minutes like a few times.
Yeah.
So I'm just curious if there's just some out of the way trainers, or if there's just some efficient training spots you could just do.
I probably could have another look, but I've been using sort of Bowlopedia. Like there's a couple trainers here and there, but yeah, it doesn't feel like there's enough of it, if that makes sense.
Is this one of those games that gives you less experience too?
Yeah. It's the same as Gen 5. So the higher level you are, the less experience you get from wild
John,
Poke.
you can't say that. That gen doesn't exist to Steve. You gotta say Gen 6.
Oh. How I explain
Yeah.
the XP mechanics then?
I mean, obviously it started in Gen 6, right, Steve?
Did they get rid of that, or is it still the same thing?
John, oh come on, John. Steve's here. You can't say the forbidden
What
gen that
generation
doesn't
is the
exist.
Gen 3 remake?
6.
So there's no remake in Gen 5 then?
No.
Not yet. There will
So
be.
it just
there
truly
will
just
be
doesn't
hopefully
exist.
soon. Yeah. You know, Steve told me if this supposed lost generation gets a remake, then he'll acknowledge it.
Oh, really? That's kind of
That's what
funny.
he said. He said he'll play it if it ever gets remade.
It'll be like the first time it was released.
So, were you in
I mean,
college
it
at the
was
time?
first time.
Were you in college when it came
I should
out?
probably put on my hoodie. I just realized I'm wearing a green shirt, and it doesn't go well with a green screen.
You
Oh,
don't want to be just a floating head.
I wore
Here's the thing: I've worn this shirt with the
Aw.
green screen before, and it just makes my body real grainy.
yeah. I
Like,
wore a
it's
green
not
shirt.
lime green enough.
I wore a green shirt yesterday, and I was going to the voting booth, and everyone thought I was part of the Greens party. It was so
The
annoying.
green party.
Yeah, don't you have the
that's
Greens in America? Was that
I mean, there technically is, but like, no. I mean, the U.S. is not like other countries where, like, I don't know what it's like in Australia, but we're not one of those countries where there's like 7 different parties.
true.
There's only really 2 here.
Makes sense. Alright, get rid
Oh,
of your...
Steve, I also sent you the colors that I used, and I have the sprite as a reference. It actually looks really good. I chose green for the light color and purple for the dark color for Spiritomb.
Oh wow, that looks even better than my thumbnail.
Hey, Speed, how's the mod going? The ROM hack?
I haven't really worked on it in a while. It's just been kind of sitting off to the side.
What? Are you waiting for
I don't know, there's still
anything
other things I
particularly?
there's still other things I want to do with it. Like, I want to change all the sprites.
Oh, okay. I was going to say, can I get a copy of it just to muck around? Or you're not really wanting to do that just yet?
Didn't you finish the non-fully edited version?
What do you mean by that?
Well, the one that was just a Gen 1, like just straight up Gen 1 changes.
I mean, that was finished a long time ago. The one I'm talking about is the one where we changed everything. Like
Yeah.
level up,
I'm saying
wild encounters.
the John could have the one that's just, you know, the Gen 1 one, because he's already
I don't even think I have it anymore.
What do you mean?
Like the one that was just the purely like.
No, but
Gen
you
1
saved
style.
it somewhere, right?
No, I just have the final one.
Oh, okay.
Because I don't plan to keep the just Gen 1 version. I want to have the version that goes all in.
Makes sense.
So John, how's Cloyster? Using
Cloyster's awful.
What?
It has no moves. You should look at the moveset for Gen 7. Tell me what you think. It doesn't learn a single water type move in this game. Can you believe that? Like no TMs or anything.
Hold on, let me look at it.
If you see the move Surf, remember that's post game.
I don't remember because I haven't played that game in years. Isn't the move relearner like just before the league?
Yeah. But I have to wait till
there's
then.
your water move right there.
Yeah, which means I don't.
Wait, there's no water pulse TM?
Yeah. There's only Skull. And Skull, Cloyster doesn't learn it for some reason. So I taught him Power Water to deal with my issues.
Man, if you had started as a Shelder, you could have gotten
Ice
Brine,
Spear.
Ice Beam, Razor Shell, Water Gun.
Yep. Unfortunately, that's not my rule set. It would make a massive difference for Cloyster. I think probably the biggest difference. I think Ninetales is another one that would greatly improve. As you guys know, with Flamethrower, with Gen 1.
There's no Flamethrower in Gen 1.
No,
Fire
but
Blast.
no, but that's what I mean. Like that's the only fire move that Ninetales and Arcanine can use, other than
Pretty
Amber.
much, yeah.
You know, but no one's relying on Amber.
Honestly, even for a lot of fire types, Ember isn't even that good because a lot of grass types have good special.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I think with a bunch of fire types, you're better off spamming Body Slam. Unless you're Ponyta.
True.
Oh, hey John, you should play Mighty Yenna at some point, because I played it in Omega Ruby, and that thing gets Moxie as its hidden ability.
Moxie's so OP.
It completely destroyed everything. Well, not the early game. The early game was a little rough.
Imagine Gyarados. I reckon he'd be broken too,
Gyarados
right?
Get Moxie as a hidden ability.
Yep. Gen 5 onwards. A lot of the hidden abilities come in Gen 5.
I mean, I think it would still suffer from the slow group, though. Plus, like, I know with Omega Ruby specifically, the electric gym would still be very bad, unless it gets Bulldoze, which I don't know if it does. Probably doesn't.
Rob, not sure.
I can look it up, actually.
I think the movesets for Gyarados is usually pretty good in Gen 4 onwards.
Ike said his ROM's working, but mine isn't.
Well, that's your fault, then. I tested it. I don't know how a ROM just doesn't work.
I just loaded up my Rhyhorn one, and that one did work.
Maybe just re-download it or something. I don't know.
I tried re-downloading it.
Oh.
Just send it again.
Sure. Alright, it does get bulldozed. Let me just get a screenshot of the moveset really quick and I'll resend it.
Gengar. Nice guy. Nice. He's going incredibly quick. This has to be the final part though. I really gotta go. I keep holding off on it, but gotta really get moving. There's probably no moves I need to learn. I see about track in case. Let's see how this goes.
Yeah, I'll resend it. Maybe like corrupted or something when I sent it. I don't know. Oh, that is weird.
Speaking
Washington
of
speed
Household, that
now.
was a top 10 run, despite having Persian like cats.
What Pokemon's that?
I actually thought it was gonna do worse. I mean, I guess the fast level up group really helped it.
Mousehold.
Oh, Mousehole. That was good.
I think the fact that it started with meditate, I think made the whole made the whole world a difference.
Sucker Punch, just
Does that
kill me
work?
on.
Getting there, I just downloaded it.
Do you need to restart your PC or something? The ROM works for me.
All right, that's what I'll do.
Oh, how come? What happened?
His Spiritomb backport ROM isn't working, even though it works for Ike and me.
Ah,
So he's gonna try resetting his PC, see if that works.
it's not like a game hook. Well, you know what game hook was. It's not
No,
like
it's
an
the
issue like
literal
that.
ROM itself.
Oh, could you resend it to him? Like, would that
I did, yeah, it didn't work.
didn't work? Interesting. It's weird how sometimes that happens. It's not the emulator or
The
something.
I don't know. I don't think it's the emulator, no, because he said the other ROMs were working.
Right, you mimic Aura Beam. Are you happy with yourself? Alright, just gotta kill this Mimikyu and then I'm scot-free. Oh, how come it's taking so long to kill? Ah, nice. And this one's just dead. Wait, that was easy. Well, everyone, that's where I'm going to leave it. The end of Mimikyu. I will probably catch you all later on. Just wait till this
But it's
cutscene.
only been 2 hours.
2 hours and 45 minutes. I started the stream. I forgot to record the time. Had to pause it, reset the game, and like kept the time. It's something you only do a couple of times before you learn. Anyway, guys, have a great rest of the day. I hope it all goes well. And yeah, thanks Steve for hopping in the stream, and thanks Speed. Thanks Asu for the help, and thanks Show for the music. All right, have a great day, everyone, or great night, wherever you're from.